What's up, Stat Family? Told you we was coming back with another. We got NBA Legends. Explain why Larry Bird was better than everybody. This is a live reaction. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that sub button, and comment below. Get it? Yo.
Hey guys, this is Dominique Wilkins.
Hey, this is Sean Kemp.
This is Gary Payton.
Hey, this is Pau Gasol.
Hey, what's up? This is Vince Carter here.
Hey, what's up? This is Matt Barnes. If you're an old school NBA fan like I am, make sure you check out the Basketball Time Machine with my man Sean David.
Hey guys, what's good? Welcome back to the Basketball Time Machine. My name is Sean David. Thanks for tuning in. In today's episode, I want to take a look at more NBA legends giving their opinion why Larry Bird, Larry Legend, was so damn dangerous. But before we dive into today's episode, let's take a quick look at the sponsor of today's video. Today's video is brought to you by Skillshare. Skillshare has thousands of online classes and members in more than 150 countries. You can find the subject you're interested in, unlock more creativity, get inspired to put your new skills to work in an impactful way. My guy on Skillshare is Marques Brownlee, and I was truly blown away by his class on achieving YouTube success. And yes, I can't complain about the size of my channel, but I'm always looking for ways to improve myself and get better. A really cool feature is that viewers can leave little notes on different parts of the video to help you to retain key pieces of information. I can certainly use context of the stats I quote, and I always try to keep my tone on a personal level. Now, more and more people are creating their own careers, and Skillshare is the perfect way to start yours. The first 1,000 people to click on the link in the description box or use my promo code BasketballTimeMachine will get 1 month free trial of Skillshare. So honestly, you got nothing to lose. So what are you waiting for? Start your creative journey with Skillshare today.
You can't beat that. Showtime.
Alright, how do we start? I would say let's take a look at what some of the greatest legends of all time have to say about Larry Legend.
I don't know if I could ever tell you a memory. I'll just tell you that Larry was a phenomenal basketball player. The guy had unbelievable physical and mental toughness, which set him apart. I mean, that guy just would play through pain.
Ball is down, and he's hurt. And here comes Larry Bird, making his return from an apparent fracture of the right cheek.
I was smooth right there, though, ain't gonna lie.
Nothing bothered him. Unbelievable competitor. Great hands, great vision, great feel for the game. And just, could go out every single night and just play at an unbelievably high level. Didn't have to shoot the ball really well to have a good game because he did so many different things.
Or you said that not only would he talk shit to you, but he would tell you what he's going to do to you on the court. He's like, I'm going to shoot this from here. Boom. Oh, now I'm going to get, I'm going to bust your ass here. Larry Bird, of all people, you would think. But nah, he was the truth.
It was. Let me tell you something. People always talk about great basketball players, and they don't never mention him to be up in that round when they made the Magics, the Jordans, the Kobe's, and stuff like that. But Larry Bird was cold. I don't think nobody ever could get out with him. You ask Magic. That's why Magic had a run, and he was mad when he had to retire in '92 because of what he was going to be missing with Larry Bird.
Now the next story that we're going to take a look at is actually pretty funny, and it is by Sir Charles Barkley. Let's have a look.
Bird didn't talk trash to you.
Oh my God, Bird talked trash to everybody.
But didn't he? Did he get to a point where he had respect for him?
I always tell this story about Larry Bird. I remember him. He was cursing under his breath, and I asked him, I said, Larry, what's going on with you? He says, you guys are being disrespectful to me. And I says, what are you talking about? He says, you guys are putting a white guy on me. That's disrespectful.
Wait, who's the white guy you put on him?
I can't remember who it was. I just started laughing. I had no comeback. He says, it's disrespectful when y'all put a white guy on me.
Larry broke into the league, rookie of the year.
had a strong first year. So I knew that I would team up with someone that was franchise changing type talent.
You know, this guy, I think he was born to play basketball. Seeing him come
Real
in
legend.
and making the adjustment early, taking a team that had won 20 games the year before. And, you know, the next year, I mean, you know, they're 40 plus, and next year they're 60 plus.
When Bird was at Indiana State, and the first time we really got a chance to see him play on television, Indiana State played Bradley. And then, you know, fast forward, then they played DePaul. And Mark Aguirre, Terry Cummins, Teddy Grubbs on that team. And Larry Bird just, you know, he does his thing. And then, of course, they went on and they played Magic at Michigan State. But Bird was again, one of the greatest shooters, champions, competitors to ever play in our game.
You now join Bill Russell and Wilt Chamberlain as the only players in the 40-year history of the NBA to win the league's MVP award 3 years in a row.
I'm really proud to receive this award for the third time, but I really don't feel that my career is over. I think I can win it some more.
Nobody worked as hard as Larry. He was the first guy there. He was the last guy to leave. He wore that body out with the jumpers and the running and the movement and the concentration and the focus and the discipline and the sacrifice. He had it all. He wanted the light on him. He wanted the focus, and he wanted that ball. And if it ever got to the point where Casey Jones, a coach who we just loved and would do anything for, if Casey would ever call somebody else's play, Larry would just say, no, I'm shooting this ball, and he would.
2 seconds on the shot clock. Bird wants a three out of it.
The one I really hated to guard was Larry Bird. He was not a nice guy. Matter of fact, there was one game in Cleveland where he was having a pretty rough first half, and in the old days in Cleveland, you walked off the court the same way at halftime, and I kind of puffed up on him and walked beside him and was like, yeah, you're 1 for 10. I was like, that's defense, and he just kind of looked at me and said, there's 2 halves. And he came back out and hit about 10 in a row on me, and the last one was left-handed, and he asked me if my mother was watching because he wanted to embarrass me. So
Larry Bird satisfied now at this point in his career?
As of right now, I am. I know I got a lot of work to do this summer, but one thing we did this year is play hard. I get a charge when I tell someone on the opposing team that I'm going to hit the last second shot and do it. That's what it's all about.
Larry's open. 1, 3. Yeah!
I remember the Portland game. It was, I think it was Super Bowl Sunday. We were playing Portland Trailblazers. He had like 52 points or something like that. We were down 3. His was a remarkable, crazy 3-point shot. He was leaning, and I was like, there's no way he's going to hit the shot.
DJ again to make the inbound pass. The double team at Bird. Larry fake. Fall away.
All right!
He's leaning, falling, gets a 3-point. I'm like, this guy's amazing.
One thing I do remember now, this is practice, is I'm making a backdoor cut, and Larry actually spun the ball. Like, I had never dreamed of spinning the ball. He back spun the ball, bounced out in front of me. I about pulled a hamstring because I thought the damn ball was going out of bounds. It popped back up and it hit me in my hands. He just said, you get open, I'll hit you. And I went like, oh, okay then. I was like, and that I do remember because I remember thinking, I'm going to try that spin pass. I tried it once and said, I'm not doing that ever again. I can't throw it out of bounds.
Off of the ball. Back to Larry Bird to McHale. What a pass. McHale was open on that left side. I didn't think Bird saw it. He did.
It's blocked. And Seasting hit it off of a Detroit player. No, it is. Here's a disparity in the call. They're going to give the ball to Detroit.
Watch how fast you steal the ball.
And now there's a steal by Bird. Underneath the DJ.
Cool to have him check out now.
I think we were playing in Hartford, and we up 1, and we come out of the huddle, and Bird looks at me, and Kent Benson is guarding Bird, and Bird looks at me and he goes, he's got no shot, and he says it right to Benson as he was standing there, right, and sure enough, he gets it in on the left side of the court, takes it down to the baseline.
Here's Dennis, gets it into Bird. Larry, a runner.
Ball game's over. Boston wins.
Knocks it down. They win by 1. He walks off. He goes, "I told you, you can't put him on me." He said, "You better get somebody else who can guard."
You know, Larry Bird really is my guy. Next to Michael Jordan, he's my favorite player of all time. And the older I get, the more appreciative I get of his game. I mean, this guy was a 3-time consecutive MVP, which is unheard of. And being so damn good without having the athleticism is just mind-boggling. And for all of you who didn't watch Larry Bird when he was playing back in the days, it's really, really great to go on YouTube and check out some of his documentaries to see where the guy's actually coming from and his work ethic and everything. So I can really recommend to you guys, if you got some spare time, check out some documentaries about Larry Bird. So that was it for today's episode. If you enjoyed the content, please leave a like, and even more important, please subscribe to the channel, because that helps me to grow the show. Anyway, see you next time on the Basketball Time Machine.
Real legend. Y'all know how I go. Can watch Bird all day, never get old. Salute Big Bird. Salute Bird family. Thank y'all Stat family for watching the full video. We're gonna be back with another video after this video. Make sure y'all stay prayed up. Y'all be safe. Y'all be good. You know?